This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
More than 600 voters say they want Deputy Jennifer Tyler in the running for Chelan County Sheriff.
A man accused of leading police on a high-speed chase before barricading himself inside a home near Moses Lake made his first court appearance on Monday.
These bandages cover the burns on Brett Reed's body.
The Moses Lake-based Sand Scorpions have activities throughout the year at the sand dunes south of Moses Lake.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Jennifer Tyler was a write-in candidate. She submitted her filing form. She received 620 votes of those write-ins, which equates to a 4.64%, which meets the threshold of moving on to the general election. The requirement there was 1%.
More than 600 voters say they want Deputy Jennifer Tyler in the running for Chelan County Sheriff, and this time around, 600 is more than enough. With the August primary ballots certified Tuesday, Tyler earned 4.6% of the vote, all write-in votes delivered on short notice, to run against incumbent Sheriff Brian Burnett. Burnett, who's been sheriff since 2011, went into the primary race with no challengers, seeking a third term. Tyler filed to become an official write-in candidate the week before all ballots were due August 7th. Tyler's been a deputy since 2006. She successfully sued the department for her unjust firing by former Sheriff Mike Harum, and for a mishandled reinstatement to the force after Burnett was first elected.
A lawsuit didn't fix the issues that was happening, didn't change anything for me, and in many ways it made it worse. And so I took a deep breath and I said, this is okay. What if you win?
Burnett says he's prepared for the challenge. In the last 8 years, he says, he's made good hires, reorganized training and administration, and improved morale.
And we're getting that reputation around the state. We're starting to have a draw to lateral hires that know that this is a great place to live. I want to make a change and I want to come work for Chelan County Sheriff's Office.
Jefferson Robbins, iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Change doesn't have to be complicated. With a low-profile microwave hood combination that's ready to install right out of the box. It fits in the same space as your under-cabinet hood, so you can get your microwave off the countertop and make space for the routines worth keeping. The low-profile microwave hood combination, from the #1 selling appliance brand in the USA.
Whirlpool Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata.
A man accused of leading police on a high-speed chase before barricading himself inside a home near Moses Lake made his first court appearance on Monday. 38-year-old Robert Gwynn is charged with attempting to elude a pursuing police vehicle with his bail set at $25,000. Deputies received a report of a suspicious person Friday morning on Road L Northeast. The reporting party said she had a protection order to serve against Gwynn, who was reportedly at the home to drop off their daughter. Deputies arrived and spotted Gwynn pulling out of the driveway. Gwynn reportedly began to pull over as deputies initiated a traffic stop on Road 5 Northeast, but the suspect then allegedly sped up. Gwynn reportedly maneuvered around spike strips and continued into the city limits, allegedly running a red light at the intersection of East Broadway Avenue and SR 17, nearly getting T-boned by an oncoming vehicle. Deputies say Gwynn was traveling about 55 miles per hour across the Alderfield before turning onto West Valley Road and reaching speeds of 80 miles per hour. Gwynn reportedly continued onto Airway Drive and onto SR 17, where he reached speeds of more than 110 miles per hour. Deputies say Gwynn continued into the Larsing housing community, where he abandoned his vehicle and fled into a home on Vandenberg Loop. Gwynn eventually surrendered after the home was surrounded by the Moses Lake Regional Tactical Response Team and several police canines. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
These bandages cover the burns on Brett Reed's body. Reed, an Okanagan County Fire District 8 firefighter, was severely burned while fighting the Grass Valley fire over a week ago near Grand Coulee. He says a wind shift caused the fire to stand up, sending flames his way fast. Fortunately, Brett managed to make his way to another fire rig that was spraying water his way, but he had to run through hell to get to safety.
I could hear the flames, and they were licking under my face. I could see just nothing but fire and the intense heat. So I took off. I had to run about 50 yards.
Brett suffered second-degree burns on most of his body, but got the help he needed and is now recovering at Harborview Medical Center in Seattle. The husband and father of 3 is now listed in satisfactory condition, but he'll forever carry the scars from that day.
You train for it. You drive for it. Because I knew the outcome if I didn't.
There's been an outpouring of support for Reed, and his GoFundMe page has raised nearly $20,000. Reed says he's forever appreciative of the love he's received from those who care.
I want to say thank you to everybody out there. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the help, the encouragements, the phone calls, the cards. Keep it coming.
iFIBER 1 News would like to thank Brett for his service as a firefighter and King 5 News in Seattle for providing us footage. I'm Sean Goggins for iFIBER 1 News.
The Moses Lake Bay Sand Scorpions have activities throughout the year at the sand dunes south of Moses Lake. This past weekend, they held the Race Around the Bulls, a free activity for those who wanted to come and have fun and organize races around the track. The activity saw people come from more than just Grant County. Northwest UTV's Ramon Reibel came from Sela, and Luminate Lighting owner Skip Trojan came all the way from Enumclaw. Both aren't regular participants at Sand Scorpion events, but both decided to make the trip this past weekend to race in the free event.
It's still fun though. I mean, you're out here playing, it's having a good time. There's no money involved. It's not a bracket race. It's just coming out and just
riding what you brung.
Yeah, just hanging out.
The next 2 events for the Sand Scorpions are the biggest of the year. September 1st will mark the Small Tire Bounty Hole. Vehicles must have tires smaller than 35 inches, and the winner of the competition will earn a cash reward. 2 weeks later, on September 15th, the Scorpions will have another bounty hole for bigger vehicles. The winner of that bounty hole competition will also earn a cash reward. I'm Adam Chikoski for iFIBER 1 Sports.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.